Here's my review for Netflix original Orange is the New Black. You know what? I really like this show. I found it, and I thought it was really great. It was directed or was created by the same guy that did Weeds. And I think that it was a really smart idea putting this on Netflix instead of, say, cable, because it would have to be along the same lines, I think, as Showtime or HBO, because this story is about a women's prison. So the main character, Piper, she goes to prison for being an international drug mule. This kind of is a long time coming. It catches up with her 10 years after it happened. And she is kind of living her normal, somewhat well-to-do Manhattan life with her boyfriend Larry, who is played by Jason Biggs. It totally catches the two off guard, and she ends up going to federal prison for 15 months. Now, what happens in the prison is kind of the day-to-day character building that shows what goes on in a women's prison. It's not like Oz. It's not like HBO's Oz, and the guards even tell her, they're like, this is not Oz. But it does have semblance of violence. It does have semblance of nudity. But what really makes this show great, other than the writing and the humor that is this kind of dark comedy, is the supporting cast. There are a lot of people in this show that you know, that you don't know that you know, but you know them. For example, Alex, who is Piper's former lover, spoiler alert, she was Donna from That 70s Show. You know the head guard, if you watched Weeds, the head guard, Mr. Healy, he was in Weeds. His boss is Waxy Gordon from Boardwalk Empire. There is the yoga instructor is Patty Mayonnaise from Doug, the voice of Patty Mayonnaise from Doug. I mean, there are really great actors, and even people that you don't know who are just put on really stellar performances. I really recommend taking a look at this series just for that. It's really well written. It's very funny. It's a dark comedy, I guess I would say. There are dramatic parts to it, but it's certainly something that I'm glad that I watched the entire first season. It has been picked up for a second season, and I'm really excited about that. The season 1 cliffhanger was kind of intense. So I'm really looking forward to the second season. I totally recommend anyone who is looking for a good summer show. And it doesn't, because it's on Netflix, it doesn't have to be a summer show, but who is looking for a new show during the summer when normal network television has nothing to offer you, this is a great show. You know, it's a great show regardless. You can watch it even when there is other stuff on TV, because you know what, this is better than a lot of the stuff you would find on TV. I'm really thankful that Netflix kind of created this. I'm really kind of grateful for the great writing and the great cast, and I expect to see more of this soon, and I'm very excited about it. Check it out. Don't take my opinion for it. I watched the entire series so far. I think it's fantastic, but if you love it and you love women's prisons, check it out.